Hello and welcome to another Maggie's beer review. So today we're going over to Huddersfield to the Lords Brewing Company. That's where they're based, and this is Moggie Rye Pale. Moggie Rye Pale. Limited edition, double fermented. Not why they double ferment, but obviously breweries do what they do. 3.6%. Not all Moggies are minors. Some are hand-built and beautifully crafted like this stunning Aeromax. Just like our beer, a marriage of old and new to make something truly unique. Very sessionable rye beer designed to be rich in flavour but not overpowered with rye. Then gently dry hopped and double fermented. This bottle of beer has been filled, secondary fermented and labelled to give you the ultimate purist experience. So, I'll tell myself now not to pour the whole flipping bottle out and not to stir it too much. So, here we go. It is Sunday. A little bit of smoke on the top for you smoke connoisseurs. I know there's one or two people out there in the world of beer reviews that like their smoke. There you go. We all like what we like. Anyway. One would have me down as a bit of a piff taker, wouldn't one? So, judging by what I can see, it's like a coppery amber colour. Looks dead dark on there. Yeah. In front of me, I can see it. Bearing in mind, the beer room is not the greatest place for light. Sometimes beers will look oxidised when they're really not. I had this with a beer of my own, where I took a picture and says, "Oh God, that's a bit oxidised." And I'm like, "Yeah." Took it outside, same picture, sent it. Oh, that's a lot better. And yeah. Yes, bro. In any case, it's Sunday afternoon. It's just gone 3 o'clock. I did one beer review yesterday and then fell asleep. Or did I do two and fall asleep? Can't remember. But I was shattered. I think I was still shattered from all the travelling on Friday. It's a long, long way to drive. Especially with some idiots prattling about in the car on the M1. Thou shalt be reporting them. I didn't see them, but my mate did, and he was going to get out and pan them. Anyway, back to the beer review. Yes. So, good carbonation coming off the bottom. A lovely 1.5 finger whitehead. Sliver of a malty aroma on there at the moment. There's a nice fruitiness. There's a hint of spice there as well. Yeah, right at that back end, the spice is more prevalent. Still suffering with a cold. Week and a half, hey? Proper man cold. And the funny thing is, being an outdoor worker, when I'm working out, it's because I've been off, I tell you. Because usually when I'm outdoors working, colds come and go, and they never take hold. This one's getting me an absolute pull your pants down sort of battering. Is what it is. Can't win them all. Been out today, done 2 gardens, even on a Sunday. Woof. Get in. Puts me actually back into. It's actually good because you know when you've been off work for a week or longer, you get lazy, and if you haven't been doing anything, you get up later, you go to bed earlier, you drink more, all these things. Then when you time to go back to work, you're absolutely knackered. And today, been out, done 2 gardens, looking, and one, it's more maintenance. The lady's 94, so you know she hasn't got the time, and she only wants it looking good on the front garden. Back garden's not as good, and I need more time. You know, there's only so much I can do. I'm not a miracle worker. But the other garden, again, he's 81. You don't look at it, but he is. She must be not far off. And he's struggling to do the garden. But they're both struggling. And to go along, to blast away at it, I don't do gardening to you do it to earn money, but not to earn money in a lot of ways. You know, I work really hard so that at the end of it, it's like a project. I love projects, and the thing to turn these gardens, especially the second one, it's all at the moment. It's my 4th visit, and it's been pruning all the way along. Next visit is still pruning, but then the creme de la creme part comes out, the interesting part. What gives me my impetus, my interest levels, and I'm going to edge off the garden because there's no edge to the lawn at the moment. They've lost the edge over the years, all the shrubs overgrown. Put an edge back on the lawn, flick it all in, start moving shrubs and splitting herbaceous plants, moving, and it's absolutely Raggy Avenue. You know, it's why I do what I do. It's never about the money, and it's why I do what I do and love what I do, because I can create little oases for people, and you'd be surprised at how cheap you can do it, because if you've got the plants there, but they're all scruffy looking and that, I can move them around and make them look better just by splitting them and moving them around and creating another oasis. And yeah, that's the aforementioned plan. So yeah. Now it's that time to breathe. Must let beers breathe. I've said it once and I'll say it many times. And it's not a thing against... We all review beers differently, all of us. But I do not like to do short reviews, because once that beer does breathe, the flavour that comes out of the beer, it was quite muted when I first started. Now, but from the aroma side of things, there's a lovely fruitiness going off. First beer of the day as well, on a Sunday. Whoa, get in. And as you'll have no doubt noticed, the beer wall is the healthiest it's been in a long time. I mean, to be fair, the homebrew side of things is pretty damn healthy and all. I've got loads on the floor that need to go on, but I just need to make sure I put something in between the homebrew beers so I can make sure which is which. And still want to do more homebrewing through the winter months. A bit harder in the winter months because to be fair, my only place is in the house anyway. It's not in the shed. But yeah, I've been enjoying getting back into it. The world of beer, such an interesting world. And on Wednesday of this week, I shall be brewing the first Raggy commercial craft beer. I have technically brewed with Lincoln Green, Raggy's Golden Ale. I brewed Shazbot Nano with the Nottingham Breweries Collective Nano Breweries, all at Bang the Elephant. Although they technically want a nano brewery, really, if you can't, looking at the size of the tanks. And then from there, I've done a couple with Magpie Brewery, and they are keg beers, but they've not been put into cans. So yeah, none bar Raggy's Golden have gone into a can. This hopefully is going into a can, so that and it's they asked me what sort of flavour do you want, and I put down walnuts and chocolate. So yeah, looking forward to that. And obviously they'll play around with it because it's their kit and their brewing methods and whatnot. So it'll be interesting. Whoa. So Really loving the fruitiness, spicy flavour, good looking beer. I did make sure this time that I did not pour the sediment in. There's a bit left in, I shall drink that off camera, as you do. But yeah, decent beer from Lords Brewing. Like I said, I thought they did their beers in cans, to be honest, but gifted to me by the very kind Matt Hall. Yeah, forgot them. But yeah, good 4.3 out of 5 for me on this one. That's decent, that is. Cheers, all. And low ABV and all, so not get drunk too early. I've got some cleaning to do now, so we're spring cleaning before Christmas. So yeah, we're going to spring clean before Christmas, and then after Christmas we're going to probably spring clean again, and then we're going to decorate. Can't stand the dirty house. Our house isn't dirty, but it's not clean enough for me. So, you know, here's what it is. Plus, I'll find things that have been missing for months, which is another good reason for spring cleaning. It's always the case. There's a game console that you've had. Son's had it. It's his bedroom I'm doing. Son's had it. Can't find it anywhere. Go in his bedroom, clean up, and there you go. Thank you for watching. See you soon.